What's up, everybody? My name is Sal. This is the GT Guys, and today we're going to be doing the craziest Ford performance rev battle on YouTube. Ford GT versus the Shelby GT350. Under the hood of the Shelby is, of course, the 5.2 liter flat plane crank V8, codenamed the Voodoo. This one makes 526 horsepower, revs all the way up to 8,250 RPMs, and arguably makes one of the best sounds in the automotive world. Take a listen. The Ford GT comes about its performance from a little bit of a different angle. This is the 3.5 liter Ecoboost V6. It's a twin turbo that makes 647 horsepower and revs all the way up to 7,000 RPMs. Here's how it sounds. Okay guys, so let me know in the comments below which car you think sounds better and which car you'd rather have. And now I want to give you some first impressions on the Ford GT. And I know you guys are dying for a first drive review, and frankly, so am I. I've only driven the car for about a mile and a half now, and that's because the Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires are so sticky that they just fling rocks up and would absolutely destroy the paint if I drove it on the road. So I've only had it up to about 25 miles an hour so far, and I'm absolutely dying to get it for a proper first drive. And the car's getting wrapped right now, so maybe later on this week, I'll be able to do just that. Oh, it comes as no surprise that I'm a huge fan of Ford Performance and Shelby, so obviously hopping behind the wheel of a GT350 for the first time was incredible. I posted a video of the experience, which you can go watch on my channel. I'll put a link in this video card up above where you can click on it and go be taken to that video. The GT350 though feels like a real driver's car. You get this instant sense of connection to the road much more than any other Mustang. The steering has a nice heavy weight, the turn-in is sharp, the exhaust note is glorious, and the car just feels glued to the road. It's something that gives you a sense of occasion every time you hop into it. While the Shelby is incredible in its own right, hopping into the GT is an entirely different experience. You open up these long butterfly doors and climb over a wide door sill to drop down into the carbon fiber tub of the car. From the instant you drop into the Sparco race seats, you feel like you're in a race car. The driving position almost feels semi-recumbent, your hips are just about at the same level as your feet, and you realize that this is a real race car for the road. The interior of the car is loud, but the V6 actually makes a surprisingly good noise. Now, I may be in the minority here, but especially in person, I think this car makes kind of an exotic sound. When you drive it, it cracks and pops like any proper supercar should, and you get a mix of induction, engine, and turbo noise that really does make a visceral sound. The weight of the steering makes the GT350 seem light. It's not so heavy that it's uncomfortable, but it's heavy enough to make you realize that you're in a true performance machine. The car handles like a big go-kart, and I've only had the suspension in normal mode. Keep in mind, track mode increases the spring rate and is supposed to be an entirely different experience. So stick around for later on this week when I get the car back from PPF getting installed, and I'll give you a proper first drive review. So as always, be sure to go ahead and leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Also share it with all your friends, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.